Good morning, Web Spiders. Today's Monday. It's August 28th, and I'm coming to you live from Mrs. Kinsey's third grade class. And if you listen real carefully, you can hear some music in the background, but you sure don't hear any spiders. They are doing it right. What a refreshing way to start my day, that I come into a classroom and everyone is just doing it right. They are unpacking, doing their lunch count, filling up their water bottles, doing that quiz for math, and reading quietly. Way to go, Mrs. Kinsey's class. I've got lots of bucket fillers to start our day off with. The following people get a bucket filler from Mrs. Comerford for helping pick up trash after all of the first graders finished their lunch during our solar eclipse party outside. So congratulations to Emily Broughton, Grace Eaton, and Taylor Monday from Mrs. Comerford for being willing to go out and pick up everyone else's trash, even though it wasn't yours. Happy bucket filler shout out to Michaela Matthews from Miss Lizelle. Michaela saw that Michael needed a seat at lunch and invited him to sit with her. Way to go, Miss Michaela. To Bella Wilde from Mrs. David. The sub wrote that Bella was super helpful and kind towards her. Thank you so much, Miss Bella. Braylee Conlon from Mrs. Bridges. I loved how you told the person sorry. And when I was complimented on it, you told me thank you. So using your manners and doing what's right. Love that. This is to James Gregory, from Mrs. Bridges. I appreciate you seeing a friend who didn't have a spot in line and letting her in. Way to go, Mr. James. Out to Nathan Heyman from Mrs. Clendenning. Nathan agreed to be a bus buddy for a kindergarten student. He's already doing a great job, and that student has gotten to school safely every day since Nathan has become his buddy. To Gideon Christakos. This is from Mandy Burton. Miss Burton is Cub Care. Gideon cleaned up a mess in the cafeteria even though it was not his. His words were, even though the mess is not mine, I want to keep our school clean. Way to go, Mr. Gideon. And Jacob Barguglio from Mrs. Bingham. Another child fell on the playground and Jacob was quick to ask if he was okay and sat with him on the buddy bench. Way to go. I love how you are filling buckets at Webb Elementary. Couple announcements. One goes out to teachers. Today we were going to try to do our first PLC release day. And because it's raining outside, we don't have coverage for the kiddos. So I know for sure, second and third grade are going to have to keep their kiddos during that PLC release time and just meet briefly after school. And I apologize for that. We are working on coverage. We're really working on coverage. So we're trying to make sure we get all spots covered so you guys have that release time during the school day. So sorry about that. It seems like there was one other announcement I was supposed to give you. I can't remember it right now. Oh, attendance. We have attendance magnets that you put out on your door when everyone's here in the morning. So make sure you put them out there because I love to walk by and see who has perfect attendance in their classrooms, especially on Monday. Getting up and getting ready for school, getting in the right mind frame, and getting ready to learn on Monday mornings is really important. And I am working on an attendance song. So hopefully in the next week or two, I will have an attendance song to sing to your class when you have perfect attendance. All right, at this time, stand and push your chairs in. Let's have a moment of silence. And now, Mrs. Kinsey's class is facing the flag. I'm going to come back here so you can see the flag, hopefully. And let's do our pledge. Here we go.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Awesome. You guys can sit down. Nice job. Just a reminder that Mrs. Clendenning and myself will be out all day today. We're at a training I look like I'm here, don't I? I'm leaving in a few minutes, and I'll be at a training at Custer Baker Intermediate School all day. Mrs. Rodenhoose is in the house. Whoop, whoop. So teachers, if you happen to need a break or something like that, and Mr. Hessman is not available, you can call on the radio to Mrs. Rodenhoose, and she'll be glad to help you out. Gee, I think that's it. You guys are awesome. Oh, citizenship. Who can I pick on today? Who's being a good? Come on over here. Not only do we have a new student to Webb Elementary, so I'm going to put you on the spot. Tell us who you are.
Claire.
This is Claire. And Claire, we've been working on citizenship during the month of August. What does being a good citizen mean to you?
Opening doors for people.
Oh, manners, opening doors for people. I love that one. Hadn't even thought about that. But part of that is kind of lost in our society. So I am glad, Claire, that you are opening doors for other people because I think that's important. And it shows that you care more really about them than you do yourself. And that's being a good citizen. Thank you for that. Awesome. All right, let's do our creed and start this Marvelous Monday. You ready? Here we go. I am a member of the Webb family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best. I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect and give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make Webb School a place where everybody is somebody special. One more thing. I want you to be you. Don't pretend to be somebody else because you're pretty awesome, okay? I don't need a story. I don't need you to make up a fib or a lie to make you seem to be different than you are because you are awesome. And I like you just the way you are. So make it a great day in the Webb. Make sure you are doing it right.